we got your car here. Getting ready to fire it up. Put some battery cable on it real quick so we can, just an end. We're going to end up putting a whole new cable on the battery on that one that broke. But I drained the gas just to see what it would be a little bit. And it's like I'm mining for gold, man. This is a brand new clean pan. And that came out of the tank. There's no fuel in it. So I figured it was drained down to nothing for the auction. But I'm gonna run stuff through it and flush out your tank some. That's like yeah, mining for gold, man. Look at that. There's some gold. All right, these are the fenders of the Haynes, the 1920s car that came in that is damaged from transport. That part right there is from slamming the car up and down where it was rubbing. And this is cracks and bends from slamming, my opinion, of the transport of the car. The back end of the car took severe damage. In the past, we've had cars that were not chained or strapped down in the back that did severe damage in this way. It has cracks here, and that is from this slamming up and down. It's made waves in it right here. It's got two outer buckles. This is all slammed back and forth and gouged against the other part. And we've had bolts and screws sheared off. My opinion of the car in transport, it was completely not strapped down properly in the back. Either too loose or the straps came undone. The damage that was done, the deck lid and the rear area of the car slammed the car. The whole car slammed up and down like it might as well took a jump. So that I picked off, had a crack line through it because it's buckles. There's buckles in this thing. If you look at the inside area of this that took a big buckle through here, well, it's got a buckle through here, and if you had the opportunity to feel it with your hand right here, it is a lot of buckles through this area right here. So, but that is aluminum car, lightweight metal, very soft, very easy to bend and damage. That's what we have right now. That's what we're getting started on. I'm going to do documentation all the way through this whole build. Okay, look at how much that is moving up and down. Okay, I mean, that whole kingpin, man, is, yeah, that's bad. All right, so that needs mechanical bushings. Now, I'm going to show you the other part that's pretty bad, too. Go ahead and pivot the whole thing. The whole bearing slides in and out. Look at how much this tire is moving. So we want to let you know all these things that are going on.
Man.
All right, that's cool. Go ahead.
See this one down
Yeah,
here?
we're going to have to take them all apart. All the bearings are loose. It's too much. The front's really bad. Okay.
That's left rear. Right rear.
I'll be back. I'm going to run off and get myself done. It must be up there.
That's right rear.
What?
Yeah.
The whole bumper is twisting.
Yeah.
That's not right.
Mm-mm.
There, it's coming. I see it. You should be almost right there. It's free. Cool design. See, they go in these little clips in each one. So you got to hold the tab down because if you don't have the tab down the whole time. Yeah, we're going to check the inners, but it could just been the outside wasn't tightened up enough. I don't know. We can lube it up really good to see.
It's dry. There's barely anything in them threads.
Yeah, see if we can lube up the threads and lube up this and the
It's
other.
just like a...
Let's see if it's the bearing.
Okay.
so let's pop the tire off, and we always gotta be careful with the tire. Try not to get handprints on the tire. Tires are original and we can't replace them. Yep, no, it's in the bearings.
Okay.
So,
Man.
yeah, they're most likely like fucked up inside. All right, that's not a big deal. At least we know where we're at. Hold on, slide that on there, man. The threads are gone. You can like slide it. That's just slid on. We're just wiggling it and sliding it on and off. So, yeah, we're gonna look at redoing the threads, getting different nuts. The threads are, I don't know if you can see, pretty flat on there. My camera's not zooming in good. So we'll have to go through it. We're doing some evaluation on the Haynes. We've taken off the deck lid because it's bent and it's got wood broke. This was really neglect from the transport company that did not transport this car right. It's a 1920s car. It has to be strapped down by the wheels and the body, because these were designed to go down the back roads, old dirt roads at 25, 30 miles an hour, not going on the back of a trailer. And by the damage, I would think this vehicle was in the very back of a semi and was not strapped down properly. Now look, even if they strapped down the tires, if they didn't strap down the back of the body to the thing at the same time altogether, this body shakes and whips around so bad that, here, hold on, before I get doing that, these are the bump stops that are made out of wood. Okay, now that's a good, I'll measure it, but that's a good 5-6 inches travel. To break one of them, you can beat on that thing with a hammer and it won't break. To break one of them, they had to do some slamming. If you come to the side, and if this thing was traveling in a trailer and didn't have it, this is how much it moved, just like that, and I'm 3 inches away. But if you're down here on this, it's only traveling a couple inches, and there's no way for that bump stop to be hitting that hard. But there is evidence underneath on the bottom of the frame and both bump stops. For the car to take that much lashing is why both of the tops of the doors got banged together from the flex of the body. If you really jump on it, this body twists everywhere. They were lightly made. This is the beginning of all the coach building era, the end of it, whatever. But come around to this door, I think I've already showed everything on it, but that's why this door got bent. This door, this piece was bent up. It's aluminum, so you can bend it back, but that's how that got damaged. And that's why the doors got shifted and damaged. We got chips here and underneath on the body, but I think it was from the vehicle not being strapped down properly. And we'll just have to go through it and see how much. I mean, we took everything out of the way so I could see this big area that got flexed. That is not as small as we thought it was. It is this entire area. It's got a big bend up this way, big bend up this way, and through the whole thing, all the way down it. So, this is the deck lid. This is someone else's build, and they hammered it and beat on it until they got the tension they want, and then they filled it full of body putty. But the deck lid is full of body putty. So I painted it. I can't be responsible for the underneath shit breaking off. Really, some of the paint on the whole car has done that. But your cracks are right here in the deck lid and down here. So I need to go from you. Do you want me to just make another deck lid and redo all the wood? Because the wood is rough through the side. This side, we don't know if the wood was rotten, but it's all body putty. That wood is not wood.
Smooth and then wood grain.
Yeah, it's smooth and then wood grain in other places. So that is filler. That's all filler. So let me know real quick. All right, here's one of the other things you can't really see till you get right in the right light. And if you move it up and down and you zoom in on this, you'll be able to see. Well, the deck lid had been beating and slamming up and down. It dented all of this through here, really a lot, all through there, you know. And then you can't get to the other side. And like I said, this is aluminum, so you really want to, I mean, you can see some of the dents right there, and you can see some of the other dents right there, but this is a handmade aluminum body vehicle. And if you go on the inside, I won't be able to give you this piece right here. That's where it is solid wood. And the wood goes all the way back to here. So you can't hand work it on both sides without deskinning it. So, man, I'm sorry you got something like this, but this shit is not attached. It just comes the fuck off everywhere. Oh, man. I only cleaned the spots up. It was already rust underneath of this shit. That's bullshit. This shouldn't even have been bothered. There's no reason that should have had that kind of mud on it for any reason. But man, all you gotta do is push on it and the shit comes up. I was pulling shit up with my fingernail. I can get my fingernails under all of it. All right. Hey, we ended up stripping it. This is what's underneath of it. All through here is really dented the shit. All this got bent. These are not supposed to be screws. They're supposed to be cold rivets like these. I'm gonna remove both sides. We're gonna plenish and hammer this piece real smooth and put cold rivets back in it like it's supposed to be. But the cracks that were in it were through the body putty deep as shit, and all the body putty just came off. This is what it is. It's all body putty, up to over a 1/4 inch thick in a bunch of it, and it's very wavy, very beat to shit, and it was all cracked. So yeah, you can see it moves pretty easy. So we're gonna walk it through the plenish and hammer, see if we can smooth it all out the way it's supposed to be. Hopefully we will not be getting into too much of this outside. I'm afraid of how much body putty's in all this stuff. I get worried about it, you know. That's just a scratch, I'm hoping. Okay, I just wanted you to see what's going on. All right, well, we separated everything because it was cracked on the other bar and all through it, and the body putty just flakes and cracks off. So we got a plenishing hammer and smooth all the metal out. It's got a big crease line here that was from the accident, but it made everything else crack out here. The body putty they had on it, it cracked. It was way too much. So, all right.